Hey guys, what is going on? This is Pantar Dragon, and today we got a video for you guys. Oh, not like we do that every day or something, but a new video for you guys. No way. But this video is going to be talking about the one and only Volibear, because he got buffed in patch 8.4. And he's looking pretty spicy if I do say so myself. But let's look into a deeper thought and just see why he's become so OP right now. Also, this video will be edited and sponsored by Pro Guides. If you're looking to improve and increase your rank in Season 8, make sure you check out Pro Guides for all that good stuff and to get some of that game knowledge. Now with all that being said, let's get started. Alright, so before this patch, before the buffs, he was looking on Champion GG at a 47.18% win rate. Yikes, that's horrible. That's like, ooh, that's unplayable. But after these buffs, his win rate spiked at an over 54.53%. That's like a 7% increase on his win rate, which is like, you know, an indicator of a power level, and just being like, wow, that is actually really broken to see that these buffs actually did something, and it seems like he's, you know, just super OP right now. A quick update on Volibear. If you look on UpGG as of right now that I'm looking at him, he's actually the #1 jungler in the last 7 days, according to win rates, and even beating Warwick. Yeah, which is absolutely insane. Maybe I should start banning him, I don't know, but yeah, this is interesting. After playing him for a bit and just testing him out, I can say that these buffs actually did help him and make him into something that's really interesting. So what were the buffs, you might be wondering? Well, let's talk about it. So everything but his passive and R got buffed. His Q now scales with movement speed as you put more points into it, instead of just being at a flat 15% to now at 25%. So that means late game Volibear has been buffed because he now runs at people faster. Interestingly enough, when he runs at champions, instead of being 50%, it's now 60%. Not that much, but it's alright. They also made that when you are running towards a champion and then you go any other direction that's not a champion, it now decays over 1 second, the movement speed, instead of just falling flat. I don't think it's that useful, but there are probably some situations where it's good, but obviously you're going to be mostly using your Q to run at champions, so it's like nothing. So his Q isn't where the big buffs kind of happen. You'll see later on as we get into it. Because his W, now when you W a minion, it lowers the cooldown by half, just like when you bite monsters. Oh my god, you're actually just gonna be a farming machine when you're playing top lane Volibear. Oh my god, like this buff, insane. Oh, it's just so good. No, it sucks. I don't think it does anything to the win rate, but the biggest change of Volibear is gonna be his E. So his E now slightly knocks back enemies for like 0.5 seconds or something. And enemies who are now dashing or airborne are dealt additional magic damage. At first, I was like, you should max out this first, but you gotta max out W for clears because, you know, attack speed. Yeah, I tried maxing this out first. It wasn't that good. Because as you guys know, you can combo it with your Q and then, you know, deal additional magic damage. Also have extra CC. So like you fling him for like 1 second and then you use your E, that's like 1.5 seconds of CC. Kind of like Skarner. And then they're also slowed for like 3 seconds, so that's pretty good. Kind of like Skarner. But yeah, just this ability alone gives you so much peel. Like if someone's on your carries, knock them back, go in the enemy, flash into them, and then press E, everyone's knocked back. Oh, initiated the fight. If you also think about it, if you do the E damage thing and get additional from airborne and stuff, you get 65 base damage per level. That's a lot. There's no ability in this game that, you know, goes up by 65 damage per level. So like you're scaling, oh my. I mean, you put points into the second and max it out, you know, second, but it's just still like, damn, this is some good stuff, you know? So yeah, scaling, of course, once he gets to late game, mid game, he's not the best initiator. He's just like a bruiser, you know. He has some CC, not like Sejuani or anything. Not like Zac, who can initiate from a screen away, but like, you know, he's still alright. But yeah, when I was playing like Volibear with this new E buff, when I was facing Zac, whenever he'd E in, I would just press my E and just tell him to, no, you're not doing that. Nope. So essentially he's got a new mechanic where he can counter some champions who initiate like that. Anyone trying to dash into his team, he can cock block them if you have the mechanics or reaction time or whatever. It's really cool. Let's say the enemy Zed R's in. Oh, guess what? You're gonna go to your AD carry, press E, fling his ass. Oh, nothing to do. His damage output also with his R and W. Ooh, I've seen it do a lot of damage in team fights. Oh, and then finishing people. Oh, finishing people off feels so good. Now here's the thing with Volibear, a thing that you guys may not know. So in low elo, this champion apparently is causing havoc in low elo. It's kind of like a Mumu, except he's buffed and Amumu isn't. So like this champion low elo is basically free low. If you play him in higher ranks, he kind of gets suckier. Oh, crappier. He gets crappier because when you go in like ganks and stuff, I mean, you're very kiteable, you're very prone to like getting knocked back or something slowed, etc. So you can't really Q gap close. This guy also doesn't really have an escape. He has his like Q to run away, but that's only 15% movement speed. Not the best. He does have his E to peel back again, but you know, if he's caught on the river or something, gets sandwiched, he can't get out. Also more susceptible to kiting, yes. Finding ganks is hard for him in low elo though, when everyone like overextends or like isn't paying attention. Easy to make those plays and gank people. So yeah, as you go higher up in ranks, he gets crappier, interestingly enough, from what I've noticed from statistics from OpGG. His early game clears, they feel the same. I mean, you max out W still, you fling, you know, you can fling the minion and then press E, but like that's like an extra 25 damage, so it's alright, I guess. Not the greatest in my opinion. You know, pressing your W on minions also, it's just like an extra auto attack until you get some points into it. Dueling Volibear 1v1 though can be difficult because of his passive and, you know, just him having a finisher. If you get too low, you might die, so yeah, it could be scary. But yeah, he is that kind of champion who will probably win 1v1. Of course, if you get collapsed on into a 1v2, you won't win. Overall, final opinion on this champion. Let's see here. Okay, so I won't use him on my main. No, because I dislike his playstyle. It's kind of boring. It's not like Warwick. Oh my god. Okay, Warwick at least he can kill people. Volibear, he gets kited. I don't like being kited. Warwick at least has a gap closer after 6. But like this champion is just so frustrating sometimes when someone has a dash and you have your Q and you just run at them and they just dash away from you. I don't like that. So yeah, from my experience, I don't like this champion. In low elo, I could see, you know, this champion giving out that free low. Just giving out that free low to everyone who plays it. I could see that for 100% sure. For me though, no. I dislike this champion personally. Like, champion design is just... it's super lazy. You have Dr. Mundo's ultimate on his passive, Singe Fling on his Q, Garen ulti on his W, random E slow, and then Static Shiv on his ultimate. But yeah, I mean, if you want to play this champion, now's the time because, oh boy, his win rate has never been so high, especially for a complex champion like himself, where you run at people, press your Q, press E, W, finish them off, super complex. Then this is the champion for you for that freelo. If you're a Warwick player like me who likes to do a lot of damage while building tank and just soloing their enemy carry or whatever, then Warwick is the champion for you because he is actually the second highest win rate right behind Volibear on OpGG and also Champion GG. Although just like Volibear, he actually gets a little bit less win rate as you go higher up in ranks, but not as much as Volibear. I think he's still better. One champion you may see become super OP, especially maybe in high elo, is going to be Evelynn. Again, with those kind of minor buffs, but apparently a lot of people were saying she wasn't needing any buffs. She was already super annoying and oppressive to play against because she can now one-shot. Also, with these new AP items, she probably is better in some way. Well, maybe not, because most of the OP items are mana related, like Archangels and Luden's Echo and anything that builds out of that lost chapter. She doesn't need the mana, but essentially, hey, she might be one of the new OPs later on in this patch. You might see her, I don't know. You know, maybe that I think about it, maybe people just run at Volibear not knowing what he does and then just die. Who knows? I'm just saying, it is definitely something to worth taking note of. I'm not sure what happens in low elo when people play against Volibear, but I know in high elo, you just get kited and you feel maybe a little bit useless, or you have to expend your flash to get on somebody to initiate. Yeah, essentially, you need your flash to initiate. No one will ever let you run at them unless you get Righteous Glory. Oh, I forgot. The build that you go with Volibear is going to be Cinderheart Stalker's Blade, Swifties if you're feeling it, or Ninja Tabby, you know, or Merc Treads, depending on the matchup. And then you go Deadman's Plate to initiate better. And then you go Spirit Visage or Adaptive Helm, depending on what you're facing. And then, you know, you want to get Warmogs, that's cool with me. Anything after that is just situational. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did like this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you didn't, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, I am Panzer Dragon, and I'll see you guys next time.